Hey, it's Johnny DMD, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Holla at us, you feel me? Yiddy.
Start my morning in a blunt and exotic. I wanna rock right now, rock a Robin. I'm bending and bobbing, I stay with a thick little yellow like Christopher Robin. I name a drink.
All right, y'all. We got Johnny DMD jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, fam?
Yes, sir. What's up with it, my guy? What's up with it?
Coolin', bro. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling great. Been in Atlanta a couple of days. Been turned. It's been lit.
That's what's up, man. Atlanta been treating you good?
Yeah, always. Every time I come to Atlanta, it's great vibes all the time.
Word. Now I could dig that. And you coming to us from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what's up. And can you tell us the difference between, because I know Fort Worth is a totally different place than Dallas. So can you kind of tell us the difference? And do you represent both, or? You know?
Yeah, I represent the whole Texas as a whole, the whole culture, the whole state. But I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. The difference between Fort Worth and other places, I say we still Wild Wild West over there. We still the Wild Wild West.
Yeah. I could dig that. And you've been doing your thing for a minute.
Yeah.
You've been I mean, and I know like you've been around, you know, since like the whole like the D-Town Boogie scene, you know what I'm saying, been going on and all that. And you really been making your mark in the city and, you know what I'm saying, around the world, and really like bringing that boogie, bringing that feel back, right?
Yes, sir. Just bringing positive energy and fun back to the music game.
Right. No, I can dig it, man. No, we definitely need it, bro, especially, you know, with, you know, just so much drilling going on, so much, you know what I mean? And then, shit, you here in Atlanta, I know you're hearing like, you know, so many people talking, so many people, you know what I mean? So it's like, man, we need to bring the fun back to music and back to what the culture was really built on. You feel me?
Nah, for real. Or make it at least sound fun if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because the music's really drill. I just make it sound fun.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And you've been buzzing heavy lately from your song Murda Bend.
Yes, sir.
And that's actually a song that you dropped like a year ago.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So how does that make you feel, bro, when you release a song a year ago and then it comes around and captures an even bigger buzz, you know, a year later?
It just feels like the mission's accomplished what you was trying to get done.
Yeah.
And just more work to do, more work to go, but feels great.
And I always tell people, you know, our artists will feel like they drop a song and then like a couple months later they feel like it's old and be ready to, you know, move on to the next one. Now you definitely, there's nothing wrong with continuing to release music, but I always tell people like you can't just push a song to the side and think that it's old, because you can introduce it to a whole new audience of people, and it could be brand new to a whole bunch of, you know.
Yeah. New markets and different people, different places. And when you got that one song that captivates people when they first hear it, you just know, it's that one, you gotta just keep going. Yeah. Even if you release new music, just know that's your one.
No, for sure. And I know I was telling you that Young Dolph was the first artist that I had ever interviewed here on the Porch. And even with him, back around that time, he was pushing Preach. But that song was a song that he put it on like 2 different mixtapes. And then it finally ignited for him. And it was a brand new song for the world, even though to him, you know, it was like old news.
Yeah, that was the first song I heard from Dolph, so yeah.
Word. No, that's what it do, man. So for the people that's, you know, watching our channel for the first time, that's peeping off the porch right now and seeing you for the first time, who is Johnny DMD?
I'm an artist from Texas that gets the party started every time, everywhere. It's gonna be a good time. I just turn the city up. Wherever city I'm gonna be at, I'm gonna turn it up. That's just who Johnny is.
Word.
Person to make y'all have fun every time.
Yeah, no, I can dig that. Now, would you say that you coined the phrase or even the genre trap and blues?
Yeah, I came up with that years ago because I'm a songwriter, so I just came up with my own genre, mixing just the trap music with I mean, not saying that it hasn't been done, but the way that I structure my music, I put my own genre out with the trap and blues.
Word. And you do a good job of like blending like the Texas drill, Dallas boogie, and you know everything together.
That comes from just being an engineer all those years and recording so many artists in the city. Over time, I take some type of inspiration from all thousands of people I recorded over time, man. That's how I know how to blend well, sounds and
Right.
yeah.
And did you start out as a engineer? Are you a producer as well? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I produce, but I don't have the patience for structuring beats. I'm more of a sound engineer.
Yeah.
I know how to format songs, write songs, structure songs. I'm good at that, so I stick in my little realm.
Yeah, word. No, I can dig that, man. How much do you feel that being a songwriter has, for you as an artist, like how much has a songwriter really helped you to position yourself, where you're at now and have the type of music, deliver the type of music that you do?
All right, now I feel in the beginning of my career it hurt me because I didn't have my own identity. That always counted it against me because I was a songwriter who can do anything. So not having an identity was a big thing at one point, but these days, like it seems like music's a free-for-all. You can do whatever, as long as it sounds good, it's up to par, you can do whatever you want to. So the shit that hurt me before, in the beginning of my career, I feel is helping me right now because I can do everything.
Word.
So, yeah.
So do you feel like you're sort of limitless with the type of music that you can make and the vibes that you can create?
Yeah, I can do songs with TikTok rappers and I can do a song with gang members. Like, I'm one of those rappers that can go between both genres of music.
I can dig that. So at what point in your career or at what point in your life did you know that music was, something that you were really connected to and something that you wanted to do?
Before I came out of my mama's womb, and she was putting headphones on her stomach. I was connected from that point.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it.
Word. And what type of kid were you growing up? Like, what were you into music early? Like,
Yes,
what else was you into?
a big MC Hammer and Michael Jackson fan.
Okay.
So that's what I was all about, and listening to Michael Jackson records. My aunt had gave me the Michael Jackson Thriller tape, and from that point, it's been on with music. I wanted to be in the music, be an artist as long as I could remember.
Word. And those people you just named are prolific entertainers.
Yeah.
So you knew early on as well that not only, doing music, but that you wanted to be an entertainer and that you wanted to take it to that next level.
Yes, sir. I knew how to get attention real easy, so effortlessly, so I knew I wanted to entertain.
Yeah, because your music is not just about the beats, it's about like the movement, the energy, all of that
the
embodies
vibes,
it.
man, yeah. Yes, sir. Just having a good time. As soon as you hear the beat, as soon as you hear the flow, it just make you move. If you can't, you ain't got no soul.
Yeah, and you've been creating like your own lane with doing music in your style and not.
Oh yeah, everybody been against what I had going on. I'm bringing back something that was dead from where I'm from, so everybody was against it and had something to say about it, but can't nobody tell me what I'ma do. I'ma do whatever I wanna do. So I kept at it and it worked.
Word. I can dig it. At what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
As a young kid, when I had to, like, when the baby birds get pushed out the nest, when they kids, that's me, my life. Pushed out before I was ready to leave the nest and figure out and make it work.
Word. And do you remember like those times when you jumped off the porch and like what caused it? What was the root of you kind of stepping out and being independent?
Because my mama had a lot of kids before she was 20. So, and then she knew my other brother's daddy like that, so I kind of had to she just taught me at an early age just to figure it out. That's all I remember, just figure it out. So that's all I know how to do, no matter what the circumstances may be. Ain't nobody gonna come save you, you gotta figure it out. So I learned that early, and that helped me throughout my whole life.
Wow. Now, your career as a songwriter, did that blossom before people actually started recognizing you as an artist?
I had some type of little movement going on in the clubs way back there with Lil Roddy Mother. Shout out to Lil Roddy Mother. And but for the most part, I'ma say, yeah, the songwriting took off before my artist career.
Right.
Yeah.
And did you fear that being looked at as a profound songwriter early on that would overshadow you trying to step out to be an artist? Because, you know, we see in some cases, some songwriters can't get out of that, you know.
I like to dream. I like to dream with it though. I know how to make hit songs. That's all I know. Some people got what they good at. Some people good at football. That's what they do their whole life. I did music my whole life, so making hit songs is just something I'm naturally good at, and I know I'm good at. So I carry myself. I can play the backfield. I can play my part because I know when it's my turn. When the world hear what I got going on, it's gonna shock a lot of people. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Word. And that takes a lot of believing in yourself and really knowing that, you know, you can do like what you got set in your mind to do.
Yeah, you gotta be a little delusional.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta be delusional.
For sure. But all of us successful entrepreneurs or people that's successful in the realms that we in, we gotta dream big. We gotta dream delusional. Is no other way. You know, it's gotta be points where some of the dreams, some of the things that you want to do, even almost kind of scare you and, you know, seem unbelievable. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the only way that you could really make it to those heights.
Yeah, I just looked at music as it was this or I'm not. I didn't care about life. If I'm not gonna do music, I do this is what I was called to do. I don't have any other purpose. So if this didn't work, then it was over. I feel there's nothing after life. So I'm glad everything is going pretty well right now.
Yeah, nah, for sure, for sure. And speaking of the songwriting, aspect of your career, today is actually Enchanting's birthday. You know, who you've had, you know, you were very vital in her career and in her growth. Long live her.
Yeah, happy birthday, Enchanting.
Huh?
Happy birthday, Enchanting.
For One time. Can you talk about what it was like working with her and, you know, some of your favorite aspects of working and building with her?
It's something I probably won't ever be able to do again. I've tried to do it, it ain't gonna work. That was a once in a lifetime thing that happened, starting from the bottom with her and creating what we created and getting to the tops that we got to with nobody, just me and her getting to the level we got to. So it was something amazing. And I appreciate that those moments from her because it helps me in my career today.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And it's always difficult when you work with somebody and you have like this sort of magic with them and you try to, you know, recreate it in other situations, but it's just something about that magic. I'll just keep saying it like that, you know, that comes about from, you know, two people, two spirits, you know what I mean? Like that you just can't replace.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
Yeah. Can you break down like your first couple of projects, the Damnation series? Can you sort of, you know, talk about that and break
All right, now the first Damnation that I put out, the whole idea was it was giving a reflection from where I'm from and my environment and what people where I'm from deal with on a daily basis. Just, you know what I'm saying, my hood, Stop 6 Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. But I ain't really just focusing. That was just a project because I knew I can do it and I just really put it out. But I was really focused on Enchanting's career around that time because that was like 2019. It was like a little bit before we signed to the 1017 deal. She was just moving fast, like things was going on in 2019, so I just really didn't focus on my little project. But I put it out though. It's just a little street project, little club anthems, street anthems here and there. Some street shit.
Right, I can dig that. And you feature frequently with Bugatti Casino, Lil CJ Casino.
Yeah, that's the whole family. Shout out Lil CJ Casino, Free Bugatti Casino. Yeah, we all started together in the studio on the east side recording, even with this man here, Tamino Casino. We all started together. Everybody did their thing, CJ Pop, Boo Pop. And yeah, Enchanting was part of that. We had our clique, we was running shit in Fort Worth. Still is.
Nah, for sure. And there's been a spotlight on Dallas recently there's like a lot of artists buzzing from the city, popping off from the city. How does that make you feel? You know, because it's been like a long time coming. Dallas has had like different periods where, it's had some hit songs out, some big artists, but it seems like now, even more than ever, like the spotlight is on the city. How does that make you feel?
Man, it makes a nigga feel good because I remember when Texas or the north side of Texas didn't have the exposure. We wasn't on nothing and they wasn't giving us no love. So to see what's going on now is beautiful. It's like we having our moment, just like Memphis had their moment recently, just like Atlanta had their moment, Cali had their moment, New York. It's coming full circle back around. We getting our moment.
Nah, for sure. And how do you guys hold on to that moment and not just allow it to just be a trend for the time? How do y'all hold that?
Oh, that's easy. Stop hating on each other. Stop hating. I ain't saying we gotta be cool by y'all. Everybody do songs and shit, but like, put out great music, keep hitting, make it hits, and stop hating on each other, uplift each other in a perfect world, if that was possible.
Yeah, nah, for sure. You currently on tour, right?
Yeah, right now, I got myself in a tour right now, traveling all around America, bending shit up, turning shit up with all of these guys right here, man. Bend University, that's what we call them.
Right. That Texas house party tour?
Yep, Texas house party tour. Okay. We bringing out a Texas house party to everybody's city to experience what it's like to be at a Texas house party if you haven't.
And what's the vibe from a Texas house party? Like, what's something that's distinct, from?
You gonna lose weight because you gonna dance all night. Yeah, we gonna get you to the dance floor. You're gonna be out of the sections. You're gonna be sweating at the end of the night like, damn, I had a great time. Them motherfuckers was live than a bitch. Just a great time, great vibe every time.
Ain't no standing back on the wall.
Ain't no standing on the wall unless you got a bitch rolling you up in the corner, you feel me? If you don't know what getting rolled up means, is when she's throwing that back and rolling shit up like this, you feel me? You getting rolled up, cause all this standing around trying to be the coolest people in the goddamn club, that shit looks so corny on Jesus. That shit will be looking corny.
Nah, for real. Especially now that so many clubs are just full of sections, and the section vibe is just what like a lot of parties, a lot of clubs is about. You kind of miss that aspect of people dancing, people vibing.
Facts. I remember when VIP actually meant VIP.
Right.
Now everybody's VIP if you put something down on it. Right. Nah. I feel the VIP people should be the people ducked off in their own, and all the rest of the pedestrians should have fun and come what they came for, get drunk. Have a great time.
Outside of the music, the dancing, everything, just different styles. But then you guys also are really distinct when it comes to the hairstyles, to the different haircuts. I remember years ago when Tum Tum, came out and took the industry by storm. A lot of us was, seeing him rocking the shag, and that was, super new to us, seeing like his haircut. I remember opening the Source magazine and seeing bruh cut and just tripping like, okay, what's that, But then you have a very distinct haircut. What's the name of that style? What's the name of that cut?
Yeah, this hairstyle right here is called the Lil Kiki the Don, AKA the Southside Fade, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I just modified it a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got a lot of crazy hairstyles people say to the world, but to us, this is regular, because this is just our culture, what we be on. Just like I'm pretty sure New York got they hairstyles that's oot-the-wham, but this is what we be on in Texas, and we still rock all them hairstyles from way back in the day. He got the shag right now, we still like this, how we coming down, yes, Texas,
So I go to the barbershop, and like, is that haircut in Dallas? Is that on the wall, like where I can get like a number 7 and it's gonna be that?
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it on top. It's gonna say the Triple D haircut phase. It's gonna say hit that phase on it too. It's gonna say hit that phase. Yeah. And then you pick that number 6. Yeah. And you're gonna be right.
Now, how often are people asking you about your cut? Or I'm sure like when you go in other cities.
All the time. It's good. People can identify me. It's like what's that? It's like having, what you call it? anytime I go outside of the state, I can go to Cali and somebody see me in the crowd. If they from Texas, they gonna walk up to me. You from Dallas, ain't you? Nah, I'm from Fort Worth. Close enough. I knew you was from out there every time. So it's like, I would definitely get identified where I'm from everywhere I go in the United States because of my haircut. And I like that. And that's why I did it.
Nah, I can dig it.
So they can know it's Texas all day.
Yes, repping heavy. Speaking of being on tour, how have you been approaching, your content and, showing folks just, what you're doing on the road and all that? 'Cause I've been seeing your different live videos and, what I'm saying, all of that.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I be just bending shit up. You feel me? Just having fun, you know what I'm saying? Just hitting the clubs, just, you know what I'm saying? Meeting new people and networking.
Word.
You feel me, with everybody. You feel me? And yeah, I've been having, I ain't gonna cap, it's been fun. We all been having fun.
Nah, that's what's
It's
up.
been live, yeah.
What's one of the craziest or most meaningful moments that you've experienced on tour so far, whether it's on stage or, even...
Just the energy of the crowd, just the response from the crowd and everybody knowing my music and repeating all the words, just that energy is just, that's what's really live. It's like, yeah.
Word. And what have you been doing, when you get to these different cities, like what are some things that you've been doing, to like tap into the culture like of these cities?
Find out what's monumental in their cities, then we'll go to it, and then we'll bend. We hit them up. Well, yeah, that's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, people will tell us about the statues and everything, the history, and I respect it.
Word.
Yeah.
I can dig that. And then your From the Block video went up. That went crazy.
Yeah,
too.
man.
Just
Shout out
showing
to-
that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all the time. That's how, believe it or not, that's how we are 24/7. Like, everybody is always energized, bending shit up. Like, we can't stop something wrong with us.
Yeah. I can dig
Especially
that.
this one right here. I know y'all done seen her. This Ken, everybody seen Ken on the internet. She dance all day, like, needs intervention from bending, for sure. She just can't stop.
That was funny. So you had to have an intervention.
Son, yes, she needs it on God. As soon as she hear the song, she right on it, boom.
Yeah.
She was sleep. We was driving out here. We took the Sprinter out here. In mid-sleep, she just jumped out of her sleep and just started bending. It was like, everybody was asleep. We didn't know what was going on. Like, you know how people sleepwalk and stuff like that in the middle of the night? That's how she do when she bend. Hear that song?
So let me ask you this: what's like one dance tip for the band? Like, and what are you seeing folks doing wrong when they try to emulate y'all dancing?
It's real simple. My boy Dunright said it to everybody. He tried to tell everybody what to do. You just gotta bend your knees and throw your bows. That's it. It ain't that hard. Y'all doing too much. You overthinking it. Bend your knees when I say bend, and then you just throw your bows. However you just throw them. Just simple. I see y'all trying to Dougie, and see, it's just do the Dougie in reverse, and if that helps. Without doing a Dougie,
They do the Dougie in reverse.
Shout out Big Spain, that's my boy too.
Right, no, I could dig that. What would you, for artists, for artists back home or even any up and coming artists, that may be watching this, what would be like one tip or piece of advice that you would give them about building the movement without losing yourself, while doing it?
The first tip I always give people is learn to record yourself. Invest in equipment. That's gonna be your first step. The second thing is, after that, never quit.
Yeah, I can dig that. Because you learn to record yourself, then you can have a place where you can sort of practice, kind of do some trial and error with your music and all that, to where when you do go to another studio and record, then at least you kind of gotten like some of your creative juices out.
Exactly, yeah. You're always a step ahead if you record yourself. You can always put your own music out. You don't have to depend on nobody. You can start making money right there. It's like being able to grow marijuana yourself. You got the product in, you feel me?
Yeah. Man, but most people that grow weed, they sell, bro, that indoor or whatever you call it, it don't be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It might look pretty, but
it's not at all.
for sure.
But if you get good and you keep practicing, you might be.
That's
feel
real
me?
spit.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. What's a dream collab for you? Like, who's somebody that you really want to work with and looking forward to working with?
People I would want to collab with are died. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Michael Jackson. I think me and Michael Jackson make a badass song that people can dance to.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You think Mike would have been able to do the band?
He would have been crazy on that. That shit would have been crazy.
No, that's what it do.
This nigga said Michael Jackson bending. I ain't never thought of that one. That's crazy.
Come on, man. Nah, you would have killed that. What else you working on, bro? What else you got coming up?
Shit, I got a lot of club music covered out. That's what Bob everybody wants. Shit, I would just do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, but focus on this club music though. Like, and I feel in Texas that's a missing void because B King no longer with us. R.I.P. B King. So
long live B King.
I feel we gotta keep this Texas club music in their face. So that's what I'm on right now. Having fun, turning up the club, was having a good time.
Yeah.
Let's get it, let's go.
And what are some things that you want to manifest for yourself? Where do you see things going for yourself? You know, we in the fourth quarter right now, going into 2026. Not quite there yet, but what's some things that you want to manifest for yourself going forward?
Bigger shows and being more creative with my shows because of the bigger shows and just how we finna rock out. The whole world's finna be crazy. That's all I can think about is how tired I'm finna be. Cause I danced the whole time performing. So yeah, we finna have fun. I feel the goals I wanna do, one goal I do have for sure is Coachella. I wanna go ahead and bend that up one time, you feel me? Yeah.
I can dig that. And what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons that you learned?
Don't trust everybody. No. Let me say it in the right terminology. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
Yeah. Everybody smiling in your face don't want to see you winning. Yeah. No, that's real. You got any shout outs you want to give, bro?
R.I.P. Bruce Lee. Shout out Texas.
I can dig
R.I.P.
it.
to my mama. R.I.P. Enchanting. Free Boogie. Casino World. And shout out to everybody on Earth. Shout out to Earth. Y'all just doing an amazing job living. You know what I'm saying? Be happy to be alive, because you could be like people that are not alive, and that's not fun. So be grateful for life and keep bending.
Yes, every day. Johnny DMD, appreciate you pulling up, jumping off the porch with us, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
Draco, body count, Tiana Trump. Switch on the click, new pump.